I'm sure that you have travelled like a lot of the country and you yet never met anybody like me that could say that I never loved any man. Only the one thing that I'm in love with, and that's music. Do you know when my banjo got broke, I cried for a full month. And when you start to cry over an instrument or music, I think that's it.
Oh Sally, my dear, it's you I'd be kissing. Oh Sally, my dear, it's you I'd be kissing. She smiled and replied, you don't know what you're missing. Oh Sally, my dear, I wish I could wed you. Oh Sally, my dear, I wish I could bed you. She smiled and replied, then you'd say I'd misled you. If all you young men were heirs on the mountain, if all you young men were heirs on the mountain, how many young girls would take guns and go hunting? If the young men could sing like blackbirds and thrushes, if the young men could sing like blackbirds and thrushes, how many young girls would go beating the bushes? If all you young men were fish in the water, if all you young men were fish in the water, how many young girls would undress and dive after? But the young men are given to frisking and fooling. But the young men are given to frisking and fooling. So I leave them alone and attend to my schooling.
About the doctors.
What they use called, like, I want to say it. You could sing about it.
Well, I'm called Lisa, and the boy who plays this with the man, he's called Mick Garrity, and the guy who plays the double bass here, he's called Joe Doyle.
Yeah. But do these guys are pronounced like the wood tones or the liffy tones?
The liffy tones. Well, there might be room for the old liffy tones at some point.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Frankie.
Frankie Howard. Down here for a walk down.
I need the transfers.
I'm 75, so I'm not doing much.
Oh, well.
Putting in a bit of time.
You enjoying life?
Yeah, he does, yeah.
No.
I'm sure you won't mind if he closes the door. Excuse me. Sorry.
No,
Do you mind if I reverse your car? Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Alright, Jane.
I'm losing a willow. My hands are soft as cotton gloves. Machine has eaten up my job. My meaning, my cause. Machine with the strength of 100 men. Can't feed and clothe my children. Can't greet a sailor coming in, or know of desperation. I shovel coal down Spencer's dock. I took a deer into wedlock. And you did bear us a beautiful flock. River rocked the machine down on the docks. River rocked the machine until it stops. Oh, Lord, Liffey, show me gold. Like a heron I will go. We're gold enough to win back time. We're gold enough to win back pride. River rock the machine until it dies. Today, dear, I am unemployed. Before I spoke, you read my eyes. I feared of nothing or no one, but I feel old and I'm so young. I miss the graft, I miss the boys. I plead for purpose in the void. Time is inward ticking tighter. I wish my load was a mountain lighter. I shovel coal down Spencer's dock. I took a deer into wedlock. And you did bear us a beautiful flock. River rocked the machine down on the docks. River rock the machine until it stops. Oh, hello, and Liffey, show me gold. And like a heron I will go. Oh, roaring Liffey, when you're high, like a cormorant I will die. And the gold will glow and I will rise. We're gold enough to win back time. We're gold enough to win back pride. River rock the machine until it dies. River rock the machine down on the dock. River rock the machine until it stops.
This is deadly.
Yeah, it's great chance.
It was good. It was good fun. Yeah.
See it?
Yeah, you too.
How are you?
Alright.
Hi.
You would?
Hi, Dara.
Anyone criticise music or say, well, that's bad, that song is not good, that music is not good, no, it's just hateful and I don't like the way she sings that. Well, that's one thing that I do not like, is to interfere or say anything about music.
It's Ristigato, and I'm learning. My name's God Knows, and that's my name is John. And this ain't no disco. Yeah, but we be dancing though. Yeah. That's what you're on. Talking politics. Everybody's talking politics. When I make big man move, but you can't cut the feet, get caught up in politics. Some of you preaching fallacy, some like a new age fallacy. And I too wanna make it impact, but I can't do that till I drop this politics. Stuck in politics, everybody's stuck in politics. When I make big man move, but you can't cut the feet, get caught up in politics. Some of you preaching fallacy, some like a new age fallacy. And I too wanna make it impact, but I can't do that till I drop this politics. Some politics on the left wing and the right wing keep fighting so much, nobody wanna fight no more. It's all from politics, taking the flags, it's taking the fight all the way down to Africa to get seven with a baby. Said it's worth saving, but they never ever walk across the street. That's what council estates. First world problems, yo. Phony, lonely, only standing politics. It's the evidence of Joseph Kony. First world problems, don't be summer, just be a don. Don't be curious, hear what I'm on. Don't care what the fuck says. You want to do is keep your billion views if you're old. It's not you, keep your blink and your old white parties. Love me Versace, but not in my Nikes. For the bloggers' face, it was Rosier. Never been a pretender to keep your Hollister. Abercrombie, Air Maxes, wristbands, and everything else you wear to impress people you don't like. Politics. When I make big man move, but you can't cut their feet, get caught up in politics. So you're preaching fallacy, some like I do a Pharisee. And I do wanna make an impact, but I can't do that, so I drop this down. No, talking politics. Everybody's talking politics. When I make big man move, but you can't cut their feet, get caught up in politics. So you're preaching fallacy, some like I do a Pharisee. And I do wanna make an impact, but I can't do that, so I drop this politics. Listen, I'm in 90s, baby, all the old school BC. Better miss me, cause we're back when that was on topic. I was busy being it out there, babe. Playing in the sound, baby, no blister. Now my feet friends wanna walk like hipsters. Didn't get back to 20 or 3. Why am I still drunk, sound like Biggie? I wanna be that fella like Booty. Who's gonna introduce you to Booty? You think that with a genius, I'm gonna tell somebody I just find it better use of the mind. Said I wanna help them poor, make a difference, maybe I'm gonna end these wars. When I get bit, I buy my own words and turn it all the cheek to the charity box. Cause I'm talking politics.
I always liked to meet a musical man, you know. I love a musical person, although I didn't marry a musical person. But this is it, you see. I never gave myself time to think. I wasn't worried. All I wanted, you see, to get inside doors and to get a home over my head. That's all.
Well, the interviews are with Alan Lomax, and everything he asks her about love, about her dreams, her answer is always music. Yeah. It comes back around to music, and she says that she's in love with music.
Yeah. Her style of singing, what do you kind of find in it that's different from others, or do you find something different from others in it?
I find like different from others, but also then maybe similar to some rare other women that would have been around at the same time. But I find it interesting because I feel like I can hear it when you listen to her, that she developed that style functionally to be heard. Basically, like if she's out busking the whole time, you know, or in pubs or whatever. That's, you know, she had to figure out a way of making an impact.
Yeah, or I suppose in loud places as well,
exactly.
in fairs or in a bar or...
Like Edith Piaf, I suppose. Street singing.
There are cars on the street next to people on their feet, both breathing the same air, both breathing the same air. Regardless of income, possessions and name, and your fame and whoever you claim to be. In the grand scheme, we're all the same. We're all the same. There are places to go and things you should know about the world in which we live, about the world in which we live. It's a curious, mysterious place full of secrets and people who live in misery overseen. If we're all the same, then how can this be? How can this be? I know that I have a voice, and even that's not my choice, but I'll use it anyway. I'll use it anyway. Even though it might not be heard by enough people to help spread the word that I have some growing concerns for us all. But if we open our ears, may we minimize our fears. May we minimize our fears. We live in a time where everything moves too fast for our own good. We knew it would. So why don't we help each other more? We clearly could do it, but it's like we're at war with ourselves, with ourselves, with ourselves. If we open our minds to the possibility that things can change for the better for everybody, in a world where there's anger, confusion, and the wonder of how and when it will all come to an end. In the meantime, let's find more ways to be kind. Let's find the way. What I consider like my first proper vocal record was came out in 2008.
Yeah.
So I would have been just 20.
So that's when I'm home, I'm not at home.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Well, there's some of the best songs of that
yeah,
entire
maybe it's
time.
because I wasn't thinking about it too much.
Amazing songs.
But at that time, my focus really was using the voice more as an instrument, and even in the recording process, like I'd often multi-track the voice, almost as if to hide the singular character of my own voice.
Yeah.
It's more like a choir.
It's not just me.
But yeah.
And here's the
hello, sir.
The other singular character of his own voice.
Yeah.
Hello,
what's going on?
Did you go to the lake?
Yes.
Oh.
David and I sang a song there.
Can we go back there?
Well, you could ask your mom if she'll take you back. I think I've got to drive Anna into town now.
No, but can you please sing another song?
Oh gosh, that might be the only time I'll ever hear that.
Please sing another song.
Well, I would if I could, but I think I have to go now.
Never ever step out, keep it up and up. Make things a little clearer when we get up. Something here I can know, and we will know. If you like by go dance, then like you go. Even if we step back, what you to know. Let's take what we got right now, and here we go.
Are there moments, or were there moments where, you know, where you meet and you get a little buzz, something special happens?
Yeah, I get a buzz off it, especially the first couple of times we tried to practice it, because it was just felt really different to anyone else I've sang with, like, you know, because like I love Lisa's voice, and I never really get to sing with women, so it was great to sing with another woman, but especially like with such powerful voice.
We did most of our practice for this in my back garden, and with our eyes closed. Well, mine were a lot of the time, and when we hit those parts that you're talking about, where you get a buzz, like, you know, I've opened my eyes and the two of us are smiling at the same time, and it's hard to explain.
It just feels good, you know what I mean? It's like a nice feeling to do it. I'm not sure why. I couldn't explain why, but it feels good.
You bounce off the other person.
Yeah, to make music, because you're making music with another person, like, you know, because you know, there's all the stuff you can do on your own, with your own kind of imagination or ability or whatever. And that's great then when you can make music with another person and then they do something that you wouldn't have thought of, or, you know what I mean? And then it becomes a kind of a conversation, I suppose, or something, or...
A man goes to the coast of an island to be alone. He has gone as far as he can for now. It's called retreat. A great distance is not always far enough when the mind is as restless as the ocean you're sleeping beside. This man is seeking solitude, and in so doing has brought the loneliness into his own heart. I'm sure he knew this would be the way of it, but he still put one foot in front of the other. You have to face it sometimes, learn. The barren landscape has seen worse. He reminds himself of the continued struggle and erosion of his life. He thinks that's a cliched metaphor. A famine village is deserving of more. He looks out at the ocean all too often, the primal part in him wanting to rage in the deep blue. And yesterday was Valentine's Day. And around the table he was told of a tragic love story of a man who, after he buried his love, climbed to the top of Bola's Head and threw himself to the depths. After this story, the man made the same trek. And it'd be so easy to climb the rock walls, pass by the sheep in the fields, and dive, never submitting, but knowing it's a fight never to be won, or to be won once submerged. There's something honest in that, though, he thinks, is there? Never submitting. Those rocks are patient hunters. How much violence have they caused by simple stillness, then birdsong called through the air. Like so many times it's called him away from a dark edge. Like so many times it's the simple things in his life that save him. Fond memories, curiosity. He could have sworn he saw the Fibonacci sequence in a spider web earlier. This reminded him. Instead he'll walk on into the wind which numbed his face yesterday, while a warm heart pounds on beneath all the layers. You can go so far and it's never enough. You can learn to be still and it'll come to you. You can think of moving rocks, battling nature, arranging words in some fashion, aiming for legacy. This is redundant. You fucking know this. Leave your ego at this pagan peninsula. Echoes of trauma are just that. Time for silence. You're here. Now. The man notices the bruise in his knee is fading. The salted air is already healing. Later he'll eat eggs and light a fire. Later good things will come to pass. He remembers this right now. As he sits still, warming his feet, ready to wander.
And then so the song itself, so what kind of interpretations? I mean, it has so many different versions, and in some it has a happy ending where
she says yeah.
Yeah, where she says yeah, and I'd love a happy ending, but in this one, yeah, it doesn't really end that way. It ends with her sticking with the work.
To me, that's her choice. There's a strength in that.
It's not a sad ending, it's an assertive ending.
Yeah, no,
it's just
always.
like,
yeah.
I'm happy enough. You're very tempting, but I'm happy enough.
Yeah, keep your money.
Yeah.
And maybe she has had an experience of love, you know, where she says, not for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's experience there anyway. There's experience in her saying no.
I find it really funny as well because so many of the traditional songs have that kind of setup where a girl is like, you know, in this one she's a factory worker, but she'd be out like on the fields or, you know, tending her sheep or whatever, and then the lad comes over and does the same kind of, it's the same kind of story where it's like comes over and says, oh, you're amazing and your hair is like the lily and your, you know, the cheeks like the roses and all this kind of stuff. And most of them she does kind of go with them, you know what I mean? Like the archetype is usually that there is a happy ending, or that like he ends up kind of then leaving her in the end or whatever, you know, and there's that kind of romance. So I find this one really interesting, that they do the whole setup of the romance and then she just turns around and says love and temptation are ruination. No. So it just kind of stops it dead in its tracks. That's why I really like it anyway, because it just kind of, it's like playing with what the other songs do and then just changing it.
It's not all black and white. Zebras and pandas, sheepers and seekers, asylum seekers, sugar daddies in slippers, spooning Nubian grim reapers. This is where history finds us. Our history binds us. No blacks, no dogs, no Irish.
They're pressed on a pressure to make a decision to change my feathers and rock my maneuvers. You're taking a mention to rock my maneuvers. I shoot off, I've seen it with so many flippers. I made it on TV for challenging gravity. Floated on sea, but I'm speaking about poverty, wars and politics. From a disease, family promises I never got to see. Sparking you never got to oversee. But I could have been under the sea, and if family would never hear me again. Thinking that I've been useless, capsizing on a holiday, looking at a place I don't know what's there. From a Santa Maria, be mackerel. From a Santa Maria, Grenigos in it.
Man told me that's not allowed. That's not allowed. So guess what? I said it out loud. When they told me that's not allowed. When they said that that's not allowed. Man, I told me that's not allowed. So guess what? I found my faith when I lost my religion, and I lost my friends when I found my religion. Could have lost my help, but I found my legend.
This year I was 25.
To no degree do I suck the life. Will I save my checks and then buy a house? Will I spend my earnings in the public house? Cause the numbers going backwards in my bank account. The preacher told me I'm better than me.
Tell mama shut up.
Downstairs that I'll never break you.
Tell them man shut up.
Drink what they told me to know myself, so you know yourself. When I get backlash, I don't lash backwards. That's backwards, and it's sad.
It would only make sense backwards, but I gotta live it forward. Watch it become a mantra here lower. I got one goal to make for, and my body's an body uniform. One mind, too many thoughts. So one life shouldn't be enough. But if one life shouldn't be enough, then one's job shouldn't be enough. And I promised mom I wouldn't say this other to my last cause. All the money was to shoot I bought a king cause of my last breath. I'm broke, set for the heavens breakers. Like my accent, you was all over the place. And he told me a lesson in common sense, and my outlook has been common sense. Never gonna let you get it on this.
Never, never.
And I'm gonna let you get it on this.
No, not you.
Never gonna let pain get it on this. Never gonna let my mind get it on this.
The resident and the fella serve a food for sinner. Cheers, cheers.
After acapella.
GK, that chance I work with the God of Southern Africa. But
no, my friend, I'm not a Fuzilla.
I'm black and white music,
so you can color us in.
I don't think you heard me.
I'm in black and white music, so you can color us in.
I'm with the 4040s, naughty notice, gun packing, crystal sipping, Capone Nori, Shaki Kobe, Flash Adobe, like my hobby. In hindsight,
I'm very sorry.
The baggier the jeans got, the more things didn't fit. The tighter the clothes, the more I can't breathe. Bizarre. The more the visual images, the more I can't see. That's not allowed. When they told me that's not allowed. When they said that, that's not allowed. So guess what? I said it out loud. When they said that, that's so loud. You can't say that, that's so loud. You can't say that, that's not loud. So guess what? I said it out loud.
Back from the Italian fufu, back from the home of voodoo. The language never thought me, that's what you do. Shit to the home of YouTube. Integration was you, but these have been confused.
Hey.
So this transition
wasn't easy.
Wasn't easy as I used to be in NWA and Pro 2 for the beats like Dre. Being never like I be running on a two-face. Every time I never tell me even with a new ish. Can't cause I'm too blessed, impossible to compare. Living in the kitchen, giving up lava, make you feel the heat like you're lost in Sahara. I love the killer, I got my bench shot from the dome for a killer. My boys gonna war warfare, with these MK gone, then I gotta be the thriller. But so I be lying if I made them, I must line ties on my neck. But the money still don't know how far it's
Zion.
So I strike it when it's hot like
Iron Mike Tyson.
Surviving in times with some Ghana family. God knows. Merle. My name is John. This ain't no disco.
basically you'll pick a song because it makes you feel an emotion or whatever when you hear it, and for whatever reason, for me, maybe the sadder songs just are quicker to flick that switch with me or something, or I don't know though. It's not actually a conscious decision, believe it or not.
You're able to do it, you know?
I don't know, yeah. Music can be a way of kind of maybe playing with emotions as well, you know, like you get to kind of express certain things that are harder to express in day-to-day life or something.
Do you consider that, Lisa? I mean, just that kind of like, you know, the sadness, that kind of inexpressible sadness that's in life in general. Is it something that you're aware of, that it's possible to cross that line with a song and somehow enunciate it?
It moves through your body, like. So it's a lovely feeling. It's a much nicer feeling to sing a lonesome song than it is to sing a happy song. Because, I mean, folk music is the music of the people and stories of the people. And the people don't just have happy stories, they have sad stories. And when you address those stories, I think we're accepting life a little bit more for what it is.
Well, personally, I want to thank you both for providing us with what I think is a historical moment. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, Donald.
Thanks for having us.
Okay.
Thank you, Rady.
Thank you, Lisa.
You see, there's women that can interest themselves in making their faces up and looking in the mirror, you know, and like to be nice, you know, and all that kind of thing, you see, but I don't take any interest in myself.
Well, that's very peculiar. I don't think I ever met a woman that didn't take an interest in her.
That's it, you see. I take interest in my singing music, and that's the most important part of my life.
As I went walking one fine summer's morning, the birds in the bushes did whistle and sing. The lads and the lassies in couples was courting, going back to the factory, their work to begin. I spied one among them, she was fairer than any, her cheeks like the red rose that blooms in the spring, her hair like the lily that grows in yon valley, and besides she's a hard-working factory girl. I stepped up to her more closely to view her, when on me she cast a bright look of disdain. Young man of manners, and do not insult me, for although I'm a poor girl, I think it no shame. It's not for to scorn you, fair maid, I adore you. Come grant me one favor, love, where do you dwell? Young man, excuse me, for now I must leave you. For yonder's the sound of my factory bell. Oh, I have fine houses adorned with ivory. I've gold in my pocket and silver as well. And if you'll come with me, a lady I'll make you, and no more will you heed yon factory bell. Oh, love and temptation are our ruination. Go find you a lady, and may you do well. For I am a poor girl with ne'er a relation. I'm content, I'm a hard-working factory girl.